Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. Good evening, boys. Thank you so much for your participation during the class. Let us summarize all the important points of today's lesson. Today we started the unit number 3, day and night. In this unit, we are going to read about the midnight sun, the first lesson, right? And we will talk about the Earth's natural landscapes. We will learn about our solar system. We are going to write a fact file about the nocturnal animals, and we will read a poem about the nighttime. We will identify the words that rhyme with each other. So in the beginning of the class, I asked you that what time does it get dark in your country at this time of the year? So in our country, like Saudi Arabia and many other countries in the world, so it darts right after the Maghrib prayer, right? So, but in Tromso, which we are going to study today, the situation is quite different, right? And then I ask you a question that do you ever go to sleep when it is still light outside? Usually we do not sleep when there's a light outside. At that time, we wake up. So we sleep at night time, right? So let's see here that look at the map and read Alex blog. How is Norway different? So in it is the 14th of June. The 14th is day and the June is the name of the month, right? Alex is telling us about his visit to Tromsø. Right? Here he says, I am here in Tromsø, the north of Norway, visiting my grandparents. So last night was really cool. We stayed up late again and played basketball at 11:30 p.m. So I asked you guys the difference between the AM and the PM. PM starts right after the time of Dhuhr prayer, right? 12 o'clock. In the day, the PM starts, which lasts till the night 12. And right after the night 12, it starts AM. 12 a.m., then 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 p.m. It's a morning time and there's a Fajr time, right? So this is how that we can differentiate the AM and PM. So look at him that they are playing basketball at 11:30 p.m., right? Which is a night time here in our country. But the situation is quite different in Tromsø, right? So after that, we had a barbecue and didn't go to the bed until 3 a.m. In Tromsø, there are 24 hours of daylight during the summer months. Summer is a hot season, right? Winter is the cool season. So there's a 24 hours of daylight. The sun does not set, the sun does not go down. All the day that you can see the sun on the sky, right? So you can see it all the day and night as well. This is why it is called the midnight sun. Usually midnight there is a dark in the whole world. But in Tromso, the situation is different, that there is a sun, 24 hours that you can see the sun on the sky. So people living north of the Arctic Circle have sunlight for 24 hours, even at midnight, right? On a clear night, you can see the midnight sun from the end of May to the end of July. This is the season of midnight sun, when there is a sun 24/7 that you can find it. It doesn't set down. So from the end of May till the end of July, there'll be the sun outside. It doesn't go down, right? So in the evening, it is difficult to fall asleep at the normal time because it is still light outside and the people have often more energy. Even at the night time, the people have more energy because of the sunlight, right? A lot of people do different kind of activities that you would do normally during the daytime. Like here we do during the daytime, we go to school, right? And we go to the park, and many other activities which we perform during the daytime here. In Tromso, the people even they are doing in the night time because there is no night, that there's no dark in the night. There is still the sun, 24 hours that you can find on the sky, right? So here in Tromso, a lot of people do different activities that you would normally do during the day, like hiking. So on such a day, my dad and granddad are doing a midnight hike, right? So I hope you have understood the Alex blog, what he's talking about and what he's telling us about his visit in Tromso, the routine there, how the people they are living there, they have more energy even at 12 a.m., 1 a.m., right? So that is the end of our today's lesson. Tomorrow, inshallah, we'll solve the exercise of this lesson. Take good care of yourself. I'll see you in the next class. Bye.